electricity, my friend. It's still on. For luck. In our trip. And it's nice pickerel or wally. I always have a question, what difference? Your survivor man.
Learning survivor man.
Learning survivor man, but it's okay. There are some Canadians ways how to clean the fish, but because no experienced Canadians around, so sorry, survivor man. Let's do it by Russian way. Yes. When you don't waste too much, you don't take just fillet of the fish and cook it. We use as much as we can. So, first of all, we take the scales off. We take the scale of the fish and we start from the tail. Дядя Юра! Дядя Юра! Oh my God!
Another.
Now 3 of us and yes. Yes.
No more.
He is a lucky man. He is a lucky man. Fisherman.
Okay.
It probably will be a lot of advisors on YouTube.
Yeah.
How to
Doing
clean
it
the
all
fish
wrong,
by
yeah?
right way, yeah. Because they know better, right?
Oh yeah.
They know better and how to clean the fish and do all this stuff. Nobody knows Russian way. Yes, Kenny, now you can use the fingers and rip it off. Just rip it off. Yeah, that's it. Rinse the fish. Put on here.
This spike.
Don't put into the raft. We don't want smelly raft because the bears are coming, like first night, second night. Daddy Yura, maybe we should let her go. Do we need so many fish? Yeah. Opa!
No more. No like.
She escaped. Yesterday we cleaned the fish by same way like Kenny did now, and we cooked in the foil, and because we left the bones and skin, and the fish got so good juice. And it's very important if you will cook the fish soup. In Russian it's called uha. In uha you should boil the fish, of course. You delete this, how you call this stuff?
Gills.
Gills. You remove them. You clean fish and after you boil it in the water with bones, with head, with everything, it gives so good flavor. And hey little one, what are you doing by the fireplace? Hey, do you want something to eat? But we gave you so much today, you don't eat, you just hide it. I know you save it for the winter time, but good morning, Kenny.
Good morning.
How are you?
Kenny. Hello.
Daddy Yura,
What?
good morning.
Good morning.
How was your night?
Good.
Did you see he grabbed the pin? He grabbed the steel pin. Check, what is this? Oh. our first day on the river, actually on the water, and the second day on the Missinaibi, beautiful Missinaibi river. We're going by rafts. We passed a few rapids. It helped us to make a good mileage today, even on the rafts. The wind is blowing towards us, but it's not critical. It's not deadly bad wind. So we're still moving, and in a few kilometers we will reach the railway bridge. We will get to the railway bridge by the Peterbilt. Beautiful little lilies, like 1 inch diameter. I never saw this kind of lilies before. It's probably like unique, exists only in this area. So what do you think, Kenny? Is good place? Will we stay?
Good place. We'll stay.
Okay.
Ветер утих. Вот главное, чтобы завтра такой же был.
Kenny, you're a monster. Like a Schwarzenegger.
No wind. No wind. No current. Слово лекаря затянет, когда wind. Time to go. Impressionism, it is a lot of outdoor stuff, so you try to capture this moment. How are you going to paint all that perfectly in a picture? You can't. Take a picture and paint from it, but you can't do that, especially back then. So now it's quickly, you're trying to get it down, you're trying to capture all the, the gesture of the trees, like look at them, they're all going this way and that way. Very, but he's painting from the feeling, like his, you capture the essence of what's going on. Look at those pictograms that we saw.
Pictograms are amazing.
Very simple, only like stick figures. But when it comes down to it, art is the expression of the individual towards the outside world. You are translating your own experience through the very most basic means, very smallest ideas, visual, right? What is the very first thing that humans have is visual experience. So from your peripherals are able to pick up minute movement. They don't have detail. You don't see detail in your peripherals, but you see movement better than anything. Shapes, color, and movement. So first comes movement. That's what tells you there's something there, tells you to look. Then shapes. You learn to differentiate what is there. So say, oh, it looks like a bear. Oh, it looks like a human. Oh, it looks like a fish. Or it looks like a tree. Or it looks like whatever. And then you come down to colors. Colors and shades and small details. Things like that. So if you focus on something, then you start to see all these little things. So it comes from the very wide to the very small. But the one thing that we all have in common from ancient times, looking at those pictographs, is you do a stick figure, we all know, arms, legs, stick, head. That's a person. 4 sticks, a sausage, and some branches on top. That's a caribou, or it's a deer, or it's a moose, or whatever. It's very, very simple, but very recognizable. That's our peripheral. That's something that you can actually look at in an instant and understand. And that's what we all have the ability to do. You can draw a stick figure. I can draw a stick figure. Anybody can do a stick figure before they even write, before they learn how to speak, before they learn how to write. You can look at something and translate it, and that's something that we can do as humans. Is actually, it's amazing that something has lasted that long. I don't know if it's 10,000 years, but however long it's been, that's.
You never know.
But somebody found it important enough. Did you notice that all the places that they painted were very specific?
Yeah.
Flat walls, white, like no moss, no nothing. Still no moss.
Still no moss.
So however long it was no moss before, for that long before they came.
I just wondering when modern people discovered it. I just want to find out. Of course I will do it.
Well, it would have been within the last 150 years, right?
Yeah, something like this. And was it same pictures there, or somebody add something?
Well, that one with
Like
the
this
smiley face is
smiley face. It looks
hard.
funny, but
yeah, which is sad. It's hard to.
but maybe.
Yeah.
Your lecture about arts, it was perfect. I liked it.
Yeah.
Even if I don't know almost anything about arts. Thank you. Yeah, let's go.
All right.
I know it's Friday, and it's our sixth day on the water. Yesterday in the morning it was fine while we were rowing through the forest, but since we got to the marshes, it's open area, wind started to blow towards us, and eventually it became so strong at 4 p.m. we couldn't go further anymore. It just pushed the rafts away. We barely got to the nice camping spot, nice rocks, beautiful place actually, and we stopped. Slept over, the weather was nice, and in the morning now we continue rowing through the marshes. No wind, sunny, quiet, beautiful. Kenny, find the way. We're across Allen Island. We just want to look at the Allen Falls, and maybe we should come back and take another channel. This is Allen Falls.
Грамотное прохождение порогов. Ты видел, как это все? А нас на него прямо и не ждет.
Daily report. I hurt myself, see?
Morning report. Glad he hurt himself. Trip is over. We gotta send him down the river. We're at, what is it, Green Hill? Green Hill Rapids? Running the rapids. Last night at 6 o'clock. We lucked out that there was a campsite right at the end of them, so that we don't have to keep rowing after that, because they were long rapids with a lot of jam ups and hopping out to push the boat. But we did it, and we finished the last of our vodka.
Yeah, no vodka anymore to take stress out after.
The tension is running high.
Yeah, and this guys are not coming anymore. We are far away. Because on the second night, do you remember somebody came to our tent from outside?
Yeah.
And we think it can be only bear, Bigfoot, or
Wallygaloo.
Wallygaloo.
Probably a Wallygaloo.
Yeah.
Causes some mischief.
make sure. Haha. It's good water?
Oh, it's beautiful.
I told you. Hail food!
Damn food.
Look at this guys. Carnivores. She eat another dragonfly. She eats her. I cannot believe. I thought they eat just little mosquitoes, flies, and no, they eat each other. It's interesting thing that another one is still alive, and she is biting her neck.
Yeah!
Thank you.